Report from the Nexus. Population's growing as people wake up. Lots of hopefuls waiting for a home.
Bradley will have all the help he can take.
They'll be starting crops soon.
Oh, you like your
Can't
plants.
tell if they have enough water or too much. I grew up on a little cargo freighter. Only saw gardens in vids, but I always loved them. I daydreamed about planting a big rose garden when we got here and still imagine it sometimes. Roses
Aw.
in Helios.
That's sweet.
So there's a heart soft as rose petals under that uniform.
I got plenty under here, pal. Does the big bad Pathfinder have a soft spot too?
I might. For certain someones.
Good to know. We've all got our something. I didn't for a while. After I left the Asari Commandos, well, I didn't leave. My mentor, Nasira, said I should go.
Why?
The initiative would suit you better, was all she said. Being a huntress suited me fine, but she insisted.
That was kinda cold, though. You want an explanation if you're being kicked out. Quotation marks.
Wow. You fight side by side and then she gives you the brush off?
It hurt. One big kick out of the nest. Still, that's familiar. When your biotics are honed into Huntress-grade weapons, people can be weird about it. The initiative seemed better. Just didn't see how I'd fit into their brave new galaxy. I never fit anywhere before. Then I met some jerk named Ryder. Talked about traveling to Andromeda like he was teaching you how to see it.
Oh, Dad.
What part of that vision made you want to take the plunge?
A civilization where everyone had a place, even AI, or an overpowered human biotic. Your father said, I get being different. Now imagine being welcome and making others like you welcome too. When I was 13, I could warp a steel girder. He made me wonder, what if someone had told me that's okay?
Here you go, Dad. I like Dad. He was awesome. For the brief period I saw him. Just that talk between him and me before the shuttle. That was such a good bonding moment, even though I just met him.
He gave you a dream to work toward. He was good at that.
Who doesn't want to belong? Especially somewhere like the Initiative. So I gave the Initiative my all. Kept thinking of the niche I wanted. My rose garden. I thought I knew what I was going to be.
This is about not taking over as Pathfinder?
Didn't think it would still sting. Nasira, your father, even my parents. They leave, I'm left without answers. Nowhere to stand.
I'm a sucker for a good sub-story, and this music isn't helping. I haven't really seen her like this before, and it's kind of hurting. I just want to give her a big hug.
I get that. We've all had a lot of disappointments lately.
You're doing well. For having no training, being your second isn't so bad. And if that remnant tech pays off, maybe someday I'll have roses too.
Oh, what was that? Look at that. Did you guys see that look on her face when she said that? Oh, you have such beautiful eyes, Cora.
Back again?
Yeah, let's talk about the Asari Ark.
How's the search for the Asari Ark going?
The Lucinia? Checking every comm that's coming in. Nothing concrete yet.
Okay,
See you
carry
later,
on.
Cora.
I'll be here.
Okay, just making sure. Okay, let's go talk to Vetra and company. I just want to shoot something with my assault rifle.
Don't give the Pathfinder too much trouble.
Quit worrying, Rushan. It'll be fine.
Right. Have you settled in yet?
Yeah, got all my stuff here.
And your repair kit, spare parts?
I carry that emergency kit you put together all the time.
Good. Good. I'll check.
Is he a cyborg? Maybe he's a cyborg. That's why he wanted all those things Lexi talked about.
Don't give the Pathfinder too much trouble. Oh, Rucha.
Who are you talking to?
Kesh, Nexus Superintendent, thinks she can boss me around just because she's my granddaughter.
Aw, granddaughter.
I like the no trouble plan. How about we stick with that?
Kesh said not too much trouble, kid. Not no trouble. The cat makes sure some trouble's always coming for you.
Look at that guy.
That's not
I love his
Life out here ain't
chin bones.
reassuring. You'll get used to it.
Is that all you brought?
You travel lean when supplies are tight and you're on your own.
I don't think we should bring up the Nexus. Not with this guy.
Leaving the Nexus can't have been an easy choice.
It was, actually. Staying became impossible. After the mutiny happened, it was either buckle under Tan's rules or start our own colony. Easy choice. Bad consequences all around.
How old is this guy? I think he's older than Rex. It looks like it anyway.
Not all Krogan left. Your granddaughter stayed.
Good thing she did. Without my Rucha, you wouldn't have had much of a station to tie your ship to.
No.
As for me, I'm way more useful out here. Lots to shoot at, for one.
But we could use you. If we could, talk to Tan about it. He wouldn't be happy about it, but...
Krogan could have made a real difference on the Nexus.
Staying under those conditions would have just resulted in another mutiny. We have a much better shot at something good out here.
Can't argue with that.
Man, this guy is so cool.
Ryder, you meet Spender yet? Colonial Affairs, the ass in Assistant Director. Got no idea why Addison keeps him around.
I know about him, though.
Spender lied to the Krogan during the uprising, and he's headed out for cash ever since. He's up to something. I just can't prove it. We should pay him a visit on the Nexus.
Yeah, so Spender, it wasn't actually Tan who went back on his deal. I think it was Spender.
Why did the Krogan leave the Nexus?
The Nexus got us Krogan to stop the mutiny. In return, we were supposed to get a say in station business.
Oh, it looks so good.
Spender, Addison's assistant, lied about the deal, and Tan came down hard. Too hard. So we left. Kesh is alone on that station now.
Frostbite engine, Krogan. Yeah.
You think someone might try to hurt Kesh?
More like she airlocks Spender. Or he tries to stab her in the back, and then she airlocks him. Dad wouldn't listen to me when I told him Spender had a part in the mutiny. I had no proof.
So what's my part in this?
Things need to get sorted out, and my clan needs to get back on station without Spender messing things up.
Okay, that's good. I can work with that.
I see it, you're probably the best one for that job.
That looks good. Yeah, sure. We want... I could be a peacekeeper, a mediator. Sure. I like that.
What's it like to have Kesh as a granddaughter?
Kesh is my Rushan, child of my blood. Raised her myself. Damn proud of her, too. She did good, even with me for a granddad.
She's honest. Definitely blunt.
She had to take after me in some ways, I guess.
She is good. She was also the voice of reason on that station, which is a bit different because you expect Krogans to be hardasses. And I think this guy, Drac, he's actually more quote-unquote gentle than both Grunt and Rex. And that's interesting, because he's definitely a veteran.
I'd like to know more about you.
Fire away.
Combat experience.
So, about all this combat experience you have, I'd love some details.
Ha! The list will be shorter if you ask me what experience I don't have. I've been doing this for a long time now. Centuries. Shit, well over 1,000 years.
What?
Don't even know how I'm still alive, to be honest.
What?
You need luck to be a merc. Skill, sure, but a whole lot of luck. And
What?
a really hard head.
What? Over 1,000 years experience? That means okay. So what? That is amazing. I need to bring you along. God damn.
How did you and Vetra meet?
Huh, that's right. Your father brought you into the project pretty late, didn't he? Must have been a pretty steep learning curve since they thawed you out.
You could say that.
You make do with what you get. Anyway, I met Vetra back when we were building the Nexus. She swiped supplies I was trying to get for Kesh right under my nose. I tried to intimidate her into turning them over to me, and let me tell you, that Turian takes shit from no one.
And also what I like about this Krogan is that he's much more humble than the other Krogans we've seen. Like he can accept that someone else is, I wouldn't say better, but if someone outwits him or something like that, like in this case, he's like, that girl's good.
I have no problems believing that.
Yeah, she told me off good. But here's the best part. She waited until I saw her again in Kesh's office, no less, to tell me she'd been working for Kesh all along. They're both still laughing at me over that.
Oh, Vetra. Oh, he's like the ship granddad. I love you, Drac. Oh god, I haven't really been very attached to the previous Krogans, like Rex and Grunt. Sure, I like them. Sure, but only with a few moments with this guy, and I'm really loving him.
Tell me more about the Krogan colony.
My clan's there. We also got some scouts looking for any unclaimed territory to grab up. Got a decent setup going. Self-sustainable. The works. Even some farming.
Oh.
Farming? Krogan farm?
Food's food. Just because we can eat anything doesn't mean we gotta settle for scraps. I'm pretty fond of Corcrow roots myself. Takes a while to chew through those.
Oh, Drac. Okay, Sam.
Did Lexi brief you on Sam and squad connectivity yet?
Yeah. You want to hook that thing up to my comms, sure, but that's where it stops. Putting an AI in your head, giving it access to everything like that, it's begging for trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you say that?
I've seen what bots can do when they turn on their creators.
All right.
Been in some of those fights. There's a reason that kind of research was outlawed.
Yeah. I was dismissed from the Alliance when news of what my dad was researching got out.
No shit. Ruined the writer name, I'll bet.
Almost.
Yeah, well, let's be honest.
Sam is part of what makes someone a Pathfinder. You're just gonna have to deal with that.
So long as it's not in my head and it ain't messing with my body.
Okay, good.
Got any stories or advice to share?
Does a pie jack scratch its butt?
Maybe. I wouldn't know, really.
Anything about the Ket? Or combat in general?
Well, common cat are pretty straightforward. Hit them hard enough, they die like anything else.
Okay, sure. Can do that.
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
Wraiths are sneaky little shits like the ghost up behind you when you least expect it. Just listen for them. They tend to give themselves away right before coming at you. Break through their head plates, then a headshot should do the trick.
All right, thank you.
We can talk more later.
Sure.
Hey, one last thing.
Yeah?
Is everyone a kid to you?
Ha, when you get to be my age, yeah, pretty much.
I can forgive some lacking formality when it comes to Drac. He's been around for a long time. I think someone said, yeah. Is this Sam? Yeah, it is.
Hello, Ryder. EOS has been a lesson in contrast. Alec Ryder rarely endured doubt. His accomplishments were taken for granted. But you succeeded on Eos, despite doubt and fear. Emotionally, the difference is like catching a ball versus catching a star. You have grown as a result, and so have I.
Sam, any more information on the memory trigger we found?
The memory blocks are still in place. If you continue searching for more triggers, they may unlock.
Are you still on the Hyperion?
Yes, this terminal provides a direct link to my servers in SAM node on the Ark. I can maintain a presence on the Tempest via quantum entanglement communication.
Yeah, that's so cool. That is so useful. Quantum entanglement communication. QEC.
I'm sure that'll come in handy.
It ensures I remain in touch with you and the Pathfinder team at all times.
Is it confusing to be in multiple places, talking to different people?
My awareness can be partitioned, so I can give you the same attention as, say, a SAM node technician. In the field, you are my primary focus, and all other requests are queued. In the vernacular, you have my undivided attention.
Okay, nice.
What was Dad's take on me and Sarah?
He believed your family trials brought you closer together, and hoped that would endure. It appears that hope was well-founded.
Oh, I miss my sister. I want to see her.
So if we're going to work together, you might notice I like to joke around sometimes. Lighten things up. How's your sense of humor, Sam?
Alec Ryder encouraged me to develop this skill.
Really?
Humor's not a skill, it's... Okay, try telling me a joke.
A neutron enters a bar and asks, "How much is a drink?" The bartender replies, "No charge."
That's kind of funny.
I can see why Dad told you to keep...
No,
working on
that's
your humor.
funny. That was nice.
Thanks, Sam. Nothing more.
Ah, science humor. Alright, let's check. What is this? Okay. Let's check our email. Wow. Okay. So, time to take some water. Asking for assistance from Dr. Aridana. Hello, Ryder. Forgive the intrusion. I have an issue that you and Sam should be able to readily solve. It may assist my investigation into the Scourge. We can discuss it in person at Nexus Labs. Okay, good. I was planning to go back to Nexus, actually, to talk to that journalist and get my pie-jack. Boris McCoy. Dear Pathfinder Ryder, my brother Dash was my best friend. Still pains me that he's gone, and that we won't build a future here in Andromeda together. But knowing that our family pendants are united does my heart good. Nice. Oh, okay, this was the guy with the pendant. When my wife and I settle here and start a family, our firstborn will carry my brother's name, and hopefully he or she will become my new best friend. My sincerest hopes accompany you and your team, Nigel. Reminder from Cora. Thanks for talking. Things feel better, though they don't feel fixed yet. Remember to take time for yourself too. Work's important, but so is time to grieve. Grief and fear cannot rule you. Let them be your faithful servants, protective of their mistress. Lust serves a huntress like fuel serves fire. S. Thervis 12 Leaves, verse 132. Let us grow stronger from loss. Okay. Grief and fear cannot rule you. Let them be your faithful servants. Oh, that's so nice, Cora. Thank you. P.S. Plans are coming along. Sam and I are learning about botany together. Interesting times. Aw. From Cora again, the vault. Can still smell that remnant vault on my armor. Lots of weird shit going down there. Lots of weird shit down there. Like my hunter's manuals would say, the razor's edge between known and unknown teaches you what can be cut away. Oh. Okay. Now I think back. It reminds me a little bit of some time of the temples. Wow, I can't speak today. Now I think back, it reminded me a little bit of some of the temples on Thessia. Same huge spaces and running water. Same sense of a huge purpose you can't really understand. Makes me wonder if we'll ever really know what their builders did there. Oh, I should probably create a SMG remnant weapon. Just to field test it, if nothing else. Tempest hacks. From Callow. Hey Ryder. I'm pleased to report the Tempest is operating at peak efficiency. So, now that you're in command, I thought I'd share a few secret shipboard hacks that the designers and I sneaked into her code. Just send the code YACSB through your Omnitool to open the debug command menu. Okay, lets you use the coffee dispenser in the galley. Okay, alright, it's the hot water, right? Put your clothing ahead of everyone else. Okay. I don't know if I'm gonna use these shortcuts because I'm a commander, okay. Proud to be here. From Liam. Hey, Pathfinder. Just hitting this point again. Our team, no place I'd rather be. Here's where we get to fix things. He's such an idealist. And as our good doctor said, I wonder how he will react when things go sour. But, of course, things are bound to go sour sooner or later. And then we really get to know what we're made of. Soon as we have people on the ground, I'll have eyes on how to get them what they need. This sort of just make it happen is why I joined Hustle. And exactly why I came here. We'll do it, Costa. Liam has included a list of media themed to Frontiers. Genres include Western, space opera, and oddly Turian historical dramas. Okay. Oh, my paper. Someone wants me to do yoga. My good doctor. From Lexi, attached is my Krogan thesis that I mentioned to you. I know, only 500 pages. But I wasn't allowed to go over 500 pages! If you get through it, I wrote a longest dissertation for the Citadel Journalism of Medicine. Around 1,400 pages. That's much more insightful and includes mating diagrams. Why? Lexi, I love you, girl, but... To Ryder from Drac. Vetra told me what happened to your dad. I lost a lot of people over the years. Figured you could use some cheering up, or at least a distraction. This usually helps me. Drac has attached 37 images of various rifles and shotguns. 2 are duplicate images. Many are low-res or watermarked. This is making fun of old people trying to use computers. Yes, it is. Again, but the intention is so good. Drac is such a nice guy. He's such a nice Krogan. Okay, Suvi. Dear Ryder, I've touched my paper on Helios soil, in case you're looking for some light bedtime reading. Once again, I'm so honored to be here. The attachment Helios Pedology Sanwar 8 has been categorized as spam. And it's like, oh, I'm sorry, Suvi. Again, I'm not a biologist, I'm a technician, so I'm not sure if that's for me. From Vetra, Pathfinder, I thought I ought to clarify. I know I said something about back channels, doing what I have to do. Being on the Nexus during the bad times, a lot of us got used to a lot of ugly things, because survival just isn't that pretty. But, in the end, I'm here to help you, so if there's anything you don't like, I won't do it. Simple as that. Thank you, oh Vetra! That is so good. Yoga poses, Pyjack interviews. Okay, so interviews, Kerry Tivessa, and the Pyjack from Herrick. Woo! Okay. Not the prettiest sight, but oh, look at that space. I think we're pretty good with our wardrobe. I could go more casual with the hoodie. I don't like the jacket. That's not my style. Short sleeves, long sleeve. long sleeve. Armor is also very good. Oh, look at this. That's beautiful. Whoa, what was that? Alright. Let's continue on. Although, I do have to take a little break here. So I'm just going to stare out into the windows, and hopefully next time we can talk to Vetra, PB, Liam, and all the other awesome people aboard this ship. So if you've been watching, thank you very much, and I'll see you guys next time.